Hundreds of young people from all over Western Washington and beyond crowded into a Marrysville church tonight.
Many people are calling it a religious revival. Teens are turning to God for answers. King 5's Carrie Kazarba brings us their story.
It's a high these teens say they can't get from drugs. A spiritual awakening they believe comes directly from God. Dressed in T-shirts with dyed hair and pierced body parts, this isn't your average church crowd. They've come to hear Pastor Perez, a man they say speaks directly to the temptations they're fighting: alcohol, drugs, teen pregnancy, and gangs.
You know what I'm after? I'm after changing demand for drugs.
He said, but one heart at a time. 18-year-old Logan Nelson says he's been saved. He was lured into a gang when he was only 8.
I was hooked on cocaine, heroin, pot, alcohol, you name it, I've done it 10 times more. And God laid his hand upon me and said, Logan, stop. Stop right there where you are. Stop. I'm not going to let you go anymore. You can't hurt yourself. You can't hurt your family anymore.
Religious revival, a new way of life that's getting young people off the streets and to the altar.
5 years ago, Pastor Perez started preaching to about a dozen teenagers. Since then, his midweek congregation has just exploded. Now, he calls this group of more than 700 followers his lethal army for God.
And they're a lethal army to the devil, who has all the drug guys and all the stuff that's happening out there. So we want to raise up a lethal army of righteousness, of good living, to make a positive impact on our community.
Before the service ends, many believers fall to the floor. They're in the aisles and on the altar, apparently out cold for Jesus. It's a feeling they say they treasure.
Oh, I feel tremendously great because God's just laid upon my heart, and he's there forever now. I'll never let him go.
In Marrysville, I'm Carrie Kazarba, King 5 News.
Pastor Perez says he plans to install closed-circuit televisions to accommodate all those worshipers that come to the church every Wednesday night.